Have you ever felt deeply alone even when surrounded by many people? Like your true essence just doesn't resonate with the crowd? If you relate to this, you might be part of a special group of souls known as the Chosen Ones. These individuals carry an intense energy, a powerful presence, and an inner wisdom that sets them apart. But with this light comes a significant challenge: the difficulty of genuinely connecting with others. In this video, we'll explore why the Chosen Ones, despite drawing attention, often need to keep a certain distance from those around them. Get ready to discover the reasons behind this isolation and how it's actually a crucial part of your spiritual evolution journey. Chosen Ones carry such vibrant energy that their mere presence can transform the environment around them. This energetic intensity, often hard to ignore, makes everyone around them feel something different, like there's an electric charge in the air. It's as if their aura amplifies everything around them, from emotions to intentions. This unique energy draws people in, but also creates a certain discomfort because the truth held in their powerful presence cannot be easily overlooked. That's why Chosen Ones tend to distance themselves from large groups, preferring environments where they can maintain their high vibration without disruptions. This energetic field of the Chosen Ones also has a polarizing effect. While some people are irresistibly drawn to this vibration, others may feel a kind of internal pressure, as if their own energies are being put to the test. The presence of a Chosen One can highlight aspects of others' lives that have been hidden or ignored, creating a subtle but constant tension. Those who aren't ready to face their own shadows might feel uneasy and prefer to keep their distance, which fuels the natural isolation of the Chosen Ones. Moreover, this powerful energy acts as both a magnet and a shield. It attracts what is genuine and repels what is false, creating a natural protective barrier against negative influences. It's common for Chosen Ones to quickly sense the energy of a place and adjust their own energy accordingly. This sensitivity makes them more selective about the environments and people they engage with, avoiding crowds where the energy is scattered and hard to manage. Finally, this powerful presence of the Chosen Ones is both a blessing and a challenge. Staying centered amid this energetic force requires constant self-awareness and energetic purification. It's a journey of divine connection and spiritual evolution, where every interaction is an opportunity for growth but also a test of resilience. Thus, Chosen Ones learn to value their own company, and that of the few who truly understand and share this elevated vibration, knowing that the path of light is often walked in solitude. The presence of the Chosen Ones is like a mirror reflecting the deepest, most hidden parts of those around them. When someone comes close to a Chosen One, it's as if all their vulnerabilities, fears, and insecurities are brought to the surface. This ability to reveal what's hidden isn't intentional, but rather a natural consequence of the Chosen One's intense inner light. By radiating such pure and elevated energy, they unintentionally expose the shadows of those who aren't ready to confront their own inner demons. This dynamic can trigger a range of reactions in people around Chosen Ones. Some feel uncomfortable, as if they're being judged or analyzed when, in reality, they're simply being confronted with aspects of themselves they'd rather ignore. The light that Chosen Ones emanate not only illuminates the path, but also the dark areas, showing where work needs to be done. This can create an invisible barrier, pushing away those who aren't ready to face their own vulnerabilities, leading to further isolation for the Chosen Ones. Additionally, this reflection of others' weaknesses can provoke feelings of resistance or even hostility. When people feel their flaws are being exposed, they might react defensively, projecting their frustrations and insecurities back onto the Chosen Ones. This behavior can manifest in various ways, from emotional distancing to unfair criticism and judgment. Chosen Ones, in turn, need to learn not to absorb this negative energy, keeping their own light unwavering despite these reactions. The intensity of this dynamic often leaves Chosen Ones feeling increasingly lonely, as the depth of their presence isn't easily understood or accepted. While many desire to be close to someone who radiates such light and inner wisdom, few can withstand the impact of this proximity for long. The reflection of vulnerabilities makes others see what they need to change in themselves, but not everyone is willing to face this truth. This contributes to the feeling of isolation, even when surrounded by others. In the end, this constant experience of reflecting others' weaknesses teaches chosen ones the importance of discerning with whom they share their energy. They begin to value interactions with those who are willing to grow and evolve, rather than surrounding themselves with those who prefer to stay on the surface. This selectiveness isn't about pride or superiority, but rather a necessity to preserve their peace and continue their spiritual evolution. By understanding and accepting this reality, chosen ones learn to find comfort in their own company, knowing their light is both a gift and a responsibility. Chosen ones are driven by a deep desire for authenticity, an inner force that guides them in the search for meaning and truth in all their interactions. In a world where superficiality often prevails, this quest becomes a constant challenge. They're not satisfied with shallow conversations or relationships that lack a solid foundation of honesty and depth. For chosen ones, every interaction must have a purpose, resonate with their essence, and contribute to their spiritual growth. As a result, they often feel out of place in environments where superficiality is the norm, as these situations don't nourish their soul. The need for authenticity makes chosen ones avoid situations where falseness and emptiness prevail. They have a heightened sensitivity to perceive when something or someone isn't being genuine, and this can create immediate discomfort. In large groups or superficial social environments, chosen ones might feel drained as the superficial energy doesn't satisfy their thirst for truth. This disconnect between what they seek and what the world often offers leads them to distance themselves from places where authenticity is rare. They prefer to be alone or in the company of a few but true rather than getting lost in interactions without substance. This search for authenticity also makes them extremely selective in their personal relationships. They value depth, transparency, and genuine connection. This means that for a chosen one, it's better to have a few friends who share their vision and values than to maintain many connections that don't resonate with their essence. They understand that the quality of interactions is far more important than quantity, which is why they often opt for a smaller but more meaningful social circle. While this choice may seem isolating, it's actually a way to protect their energy and stay true to their inner truth. However, living in a world where superficiality is so common can be a burden for chosen ones. They often feel like they're swimming against the current, trying to maintain their integrity in an environment that constantly pushes them towards conformity and emptiness. This internal conflict can create a sense of loneliness and misunderstanding, as few can truly grasp what it means to live with authenticity. But it's this very loneliness that strengthens the chosen ones, as they learn to trust their own inner wisdom and follow their path, regardless of what others may think or do. In the end, the search for authenticity is a path of spiritual evolution for chosen ones. They know that to truly grow, they must stay true to themselves, even if it means walking alone at times. This journey of self-discovery and spiritual connection leads them to a life of purpose and meaning, where every choice, every relationship, and every action is a reflection of their true essence. And while this path may be challenging, it's also deeply rewarding, as it allows the chosen ones to live in alignment with their divine mission, in tune with their spiritual connection and their light body. For chosen ones, the depth of their spiritual essence makes it difficult to establish genuine connections in a world where superficiality is common. They carry an inner wisdom that transcends trivial conversations and everyday interactions. When they connect with others, they seek a true bond, something that goes beyond appearances and touches the soul. However, this search is often frustrating, as many people aren't ready or willing to connect on such a deep level. This often leaves chosen ones feeling disconnected, even when surrounded by others. The emotional and spiritual depth of chosen ones can also be intimidating to those who don't share the same perspective. In large social environments, where most interactions are superficial, chosen ones may feel an invisible barrier between themselves and others. They quickly sense when a conversation or relationship lacks authenticity, and often prefer to withdraw rather than remain in a space where they don't find resonance. This sensitivity to a lack of depth makes them carefully choose with whom they share their energy and time. Moreover, chosen ones tend to have a very clear perception of the intentions of those around them. They can tell when someone is being fake or when an interaction isn't sincere, This ability to see beyond the surface is both a gift and a burden, as it allows them to avoid toxic or manipulative relationships, but also makes them more selective and consequently more isolated. The result is that chosen ones end up forming few but deep connections, which contrasts with the social norm of maintaining a large circle of acquaintances. This difficulty in finding genuine connections also leads chosen ones to value even more the few true relationships they manage to establish. They know that the depth of these connections is rare and precious, and they protect them with great care. These relationships are built on a foundation of mutual trust, respect, and spiritual understanding. And while they are few, they are extremely significant and provide the emotional and spiritual support that chosen ones need on their journey. In the end, the journey of finding genuine connections is an integral part of the spiritual growth of chosen ones. Every encounter, every relationship is an opportunity for learning and evolution. Even the difficulties they face in trying to connect with others serve as important lessons about human nature and the value of authenticity. Thus, chosen ones learn to walk with wisdom and patience, knowing that true connections, though rare, are one of the greatest blessings on their journey of spiritual evolution. Chosen ones have a magnetic energy that naturally draws attention from those around them. It's as if their presence carries a light that both fascinates and sparks curiosity in others. Many feel attracted to this elevated vibration, as if they want to get closer to absorb some of this positive energy and inner wisdom. However, this same magnetism that attracts also evokes a certain fear in people, especially in those who aren't ready to confront their own shadows. The paradox of attraction and fear is a constant in the lives of chosen ones, and understanding this duality is essential for them to navigate their social relationships. The intensity of the chosen one's energy can cause an internal discomfort in those who approach, particularly in those who carry deep-seated fears or insecurities. This energy doesn't just illuminate, it also reveals hidden aspects of the psyche, bringing to the surface all that has been repressed or ignored. This process of revelation can be frightening for many, who instinctively prefer to distance themselves rather than face their own vulnerabilities. Thus, the same light that initially attracts can end up pushing away those who aren't ready to deal with the truth it exposes. This paradox also manifests in the personal relationships of chosen ones. Many are intrigued by their presence, but at the same time, hesitate to get too close. It's as if there's an invisible barrier preventing people from getting too involved, fearing what they might discover about themselves in the process. Chosen ones, in turn, notice this dynamic and often question why their interactions are so complex and laden with ambiguous emotions. This constant oscillation between attraction and fear can lead to feelings of frustration and loneliness, as chosen ones rarely find someone willing to cross that barrier. Moreover, the energy of chosen ones can trigger self-defense instincts in others who feel threatened without fully understanding why. This irrational fear, though often disguised as indifference or disdain, is actually a reaction to the chosen one's spiritual strength. The intensity of their presence can be perceived as a kind of challenge, an unconscious call to personal growth and transformation. However, not everyone is willing to accept this call, which results in a tendency to shy away or avoid deeper interactions with chosen ones. In the end, the paradox of attraction and fear is a testament to the inner power of chosen ones and the complexity of their social interactions. They need to learn to accept that not everyone is ready to approach or understand the depth of their essence. Over time, chosen ones develop emotional resilience and wisdom that allows them to handle this duality in a balanced way. They learn to value genuine connections and not cling to those who, out of fear, prefer to stay distant. Thus, chosen ones continue their journey of spiritual evolution, knowing that their light is both a blessing and a challenge to be faced with courage and patience. Did you resonate with the traits of the chosen ones? If so, remember that this journey, though it may feel lonely at times, is a valuable opportunity for spiritual growth and deeper connection with your true essence. The isolation you feel isn't a weakness, but a fundamental part of your evolution process. Use this time to strengthen your inner wisdom, purify your energy, and connect even more with your divine mission. Now, we'd love to hear about your experience as a chosen one. Share your thoughts in the comments, and together, let's build a supportive community of mutual growth and evolution. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episodes. Your journey is special, and we're here to walk it with you. See you next time.